Greetings, everybody. My name is Kara, and I am one of the co-owners of Des Moines Mom. And we are with Code Ninjas today. We have Ben Houk, and he is the center director for Code Ninjas. Ben, can you tell me a little bit where you're located?
Yep, so we are in Clive, almost to Waukee off of Hickman. So we are behind Wendy's, next to Domino's. Those who are familiar with this area seem to know where those two places are. We're on Hickman, west of the freeway, basically almost to Stivers Ford on the south side of the road, but not quite there yet. Not quite to Stivers.
All right. Yep, I know approximately where you're at. So thank you. Tell me a little bit about Code Ninjas and what types of programs and things that you offer there.
Sure, awesome. So at Code Ninjas, we teach children ages 7 through 14 to learn how to code by making their own video games, building robotics, etc. Our primary program we call Code Ninjas Create, and it's a 9-belt level program similar to martial arts, where kids can begin with the white belt and they learn the fundamentals of coding in a way that they understand. And then through each belt level, there's a series of video games that they learn to create, each one meant by design to teach them something new about coding. And we take what they learned from that one game, we carry it forward to the next, and we add new tidbits of knowledge and information and skills. So then by the time they complete the white belt to black belt, then they'll have some very well-rounded skills they can not only apply today, but take with them for the future.
Okay, that sounds really awesome and a really great opportunity for kiddos to get more involved in STEM related activities. And you said programming starts at age 9, is that correct?
7.
Oh, 7. Awesome.
Yep.
That's even better. Tell me, okay, so we are here where our goal is to talk about summer camps today. And actually, I should have mentioned this from the very get-go. We are giving away a $25 gift card to Starbucks for one lucky person. So we encourage you to comment, to like, to ask questions, to share this with a friend. And we will pick a lucky winner at random. So don't forget to do that. But we are actually here because we are talking about summer camps today and Code Ninjas. So tell me a little bit about your summer camp offerings and how my kiddos can get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. So starting today actually begins our summer camp summer. So this week we have a group of kids behind this wall right now with our summer camp manager doing what's called Minecraft Create. And each camp is a different theme. So this week is a Minecraft Create theme. Next week we also have a different camp for Minecraft called Minecraft Modders. So every week it's Monday through Friday. And it starts at 7:30 in the morning is drop off. Camp starts at 8 and it goes until 5 every day.
Wow.
Awesome. And they learn, they take a deep dive on one specific subject matter that interests them, and then they can learn all of the technical skill sets all week long about that particular subject.
That sounds great. So follow-up question to that then, are the camps cumulative where they build on each other, or can my kiddo just pop in for a week and still be able to participate and attend?
Great question. So they're all self-contained. So it's not cumulative like the other program that I mentioned with the belt levels. They could come on any week throughout the summer, and that will start with whatever that subject matter is that week. We'll start at the very beginning, and then as the week progresses, then by the time they leave, they should be somewhat youth experts on that subject matter.
Okay, that sounds really good. So what does a typical day when your kiddo arrives at 8 in the morning and is there until 5, what does the day look like?
Sure. So every morning, the parents and the kids will be greeted by our summer camp manager, and her name is Amy. We also do have several of what we call our code senseis, who are going to be those that are technically skilled to help all of the children through all of the things that they're working the kinks out throughout the week. We like to break it up the way that typically is done in school. So we're going to have a small chunk of time in the morning where we're going to get kind of warmed up and ready for the day. And then we're going to spend about maybe half hour working on actual technical subject matter where they can learn and be exposed to the concepts. And then we're going to break away and we're going to start creating some things with those skill sets that we covered. After that, we'll have a period of time where everybody can share what they made, because while the skill sets that they use are the same,
Mm-hmm.
the creations that they make are all going to be unique to them. And then after a little round robin of that, then we're going to break it off, and we're going to have some time to get up, get away from the computers, do something that's STEM related that isn't just at the computer screen,
Awesome.
and get some blood flowing, and then we'll go back and we'll start the cycle again.
Okay. That that sounds like a really busy but yet really fun day. So,
Yeah.
with that, are the camps broken up by age group, or kind of is there a big like group of kids together that might range in all ages?
Sure. So all of our camps are going to be designed for children that are 7 through 14 with
Mhm.
as little as no experience. The only thing that we really ask, other than bringing lunch from home every day, is just a willingness to learn and have fun. And we do have some accelerated optional things that those who are older or those who have done certain types of coding things before, we can implement those with those kids so that they continue to learn and grow, but still something that somebody who's never done this before is going to be able to keep up the pace with, and still enjoy and have a good time, and not be intimidated by something that might sound intimidating. We try and make it fun first.
Yeah, it does. It sounds fun and really educational. And I think as the mom, there are times it's like, oh, you're playing video games all summer long, and I don't want you to
Right.
just be sitting. This is a great way to kind of tap into that, video game desire and love, and turn it into something that can be educational and really helpful as far as, moving into the
Absolutely.
future.
That's the secret sauce, is that the parents who sign their kids up for this, they're the heroes, because the parents are recognizing they have an interest in video games, but they're going to give them something fun to do that they enjoy. But as a parent, then you know that you're going to get something more beneficial out of it, and they're going to get something more beneficial out
Yeah.
of it that you can put your stamp of approval on. Not
Yeah.
just playing games, making games.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's a great educational tool. Give me a little bit of nuts and bolts as to like, what does the registration process look like, and how do I do that, and what's the price to attend?
Sure, absolutely. So you can start by going to codeninjas.com. We're a franchise. We're the only one in the state of Iowa, so we feel
Okay.
very fortunate about that. And then you can select our specific location, and then from there, there'll be kind of a drop-down tab of our different programs that we offer, and then there's going to be a list of the camps and dates and everything. The best way to register, you can do it through the website, or alternatively, you can reach me at Code Ninjas via email, which is cliveia@codeninjas.com if you had questions.
Mhm.
And then we have a rundown of camps on our Facebook page, um, as well as on the website, that you can kind of scroll through and see maybe what is most interesting to your child.
Okay, that sounds good. Um, I was gonna ask, as far as like registering in advance, I know things. Everybody's still getting kind of summer figured out. How far in
Right.
advance do we need to register and be on top of that?
Sure. Yeah, good question. Right now, minus one camp at the end of June, we still have availabilities for all of our camps. With everything that we've all been bouncing back from, it's been a little slower registration period
Yeah.
for us. We open the registration to a maximum of 12 children.
Okay. That's
And
good.
then it's up until the Friday night before that camp that the registration then closes. So that way I can send emails, welcome emails to all of the parents once I know who's
Mhm.
been locked in for the next coming week.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What is the cost to attend weekly
Yeah,
camps?
yeah, great question. So every camp is going to be $350 for the week per child, and that's
Mhm.
going to include all of the technology that they're going to be using throughout the week. So we don't have to worry about also going getting them a laptop, because we have that. We don't have to worry about
Mhm.
if there's going to be a robot, how are we going to get the robot? We have the robots. The only camp that is just a little bit additional is at the end of July. We have what's called Wizard Camp. And it's to commemorate the fact that that final day of camp, that Friday, is Harry Potter's birthday. And so we're going to
Nice.
have a whole week where we're going to learn how to code the Harry Potter coding wand to cast digital spells. And so that camp is $450 just for the built-in cost of the $100 coding wand that then they can take home and keep as they learn the skill sets all week long and how to cast those magical spells.
That sounds really cool. That's a super fun idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we live in a time of coronavirus and COVID-19, and a lot of us parents, we're just kind of coming out from being quarantined and keeping all of our people really close and safe. As a parent, if I'm going to send my child into, another large group, how can I know that, Code Ninjas is being safety conscious and aware of, the precautions that we need to be taking?
Sure, absolutely. Great question. Let me pull up the list of the policies that we've added, and then I'll go over those with you. Okay, so for
Awesome.
camps, we have staff and children's temperatures are taken upon arrival.
Okay.
We also have one parent that may drop off at the door so that we don't have a revolving group of parents and stuff coming in every day.
Mhm.
We have hand washing upon arrival as well. So we
Okay.
want to make sure that we're starting clean and fresh at the beginning of every day. Availability of hand sanitizer throughout the center. I've got one on my desk right here. So we have that as needed. We also are limiting the amount of children that can register for these camps. So our dojo is what we call our space that the kids spend their day. And that can hold up to around 30 children. And we've
Mhm.
limited access to our camps to 12. So that way they all have the ability to have their own personal space. Social distancing is still something that is important that we all
Yeah.
do, and we've allowed us to be able to not only hold these camps but still maintain that safe distance. Let me see. So we also do, with the laptops and technology that we provide, we assign that equipment to a certain child throughout the week. So it's labeled so we know that it belongs to them throughout the week. We have regular cleanings of the technology throughout every day, but we
Mhm.
also don't want to just be sharing this technology
Mhm.
amongst all the rest of the kids. So that's something that we've been doing as well. So that's going to be just theirs and theirs alone for the week.
Mhm.
Um, and then we're also regularly cleaning and disinfecting services throughout the day. So just really general, broad, deep cleaning. We
Mhm.
we we had the whole place professionally cleaned before we even opened the doors in the first place, and then we're just going to continue cleaning and sanitizing everything throughout each day and every week.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I think as a mom who is a little nervous about kind of reemerging and re-entering into the world, those type of precautions and the measures that you're taking, those are reassuring. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
I
and one
appreciate
thing I did want to mention too,
Yeah.
because I've had parents ask me about personal protective equipment,
Oh, yeah.
and how the children are going to what the children are going to be asked to do from us. And the answer is we're going to leave that up to the parents. So that could be a conversation that each individual family can have at home, and the expectation set for their individual child. And then we just ask that you let us know what it is that you anticipate their child doing for personal protective equipment throughout each week, so that we could then monitor and enforce your wishes from home.
Yeah, that that's the best that we can all be doing. So that sounds really good. I appreciate that you are respecting parents' wishes and how they want to kind of parent and make those choices for their families. So
Sure. Thank you.
that sounds really great. Okay, so tell all of our readers and our viewers again where or how they can find Code Ninjas online.
Sure. Yep. So if you go to codeninjas.com, and
Mhm.
then you can enter in the location for Clive, Iowa, which is us. Then from there, you can have a drop-down tab of all the different programs and events that we're offering. We also have a Facebook page. Let me see. I have it pulled up here. So it's facebook.com/Code Ninjas Des Moines. And then that's going to take
Perfect.
you to all things on social media for Facebook, including information about just whatever we have going on, any updates and events. Um, then as far as the camps go, just to briefly just kind of go through the different camps that we have offered for the
Yeah.
summer, because we've referenced them. So
Mhm.
this week is Minecraft Create. Next week is Minecraft Modders, where they're going to learn how to hack, so to speak, into the code that was used to make Minecraft, so that they could customize the game on a deeper level, so that when they play it, it'll be specific to the way they want their Minecraft worlds to be.
Okay.
Roblox Create is the following week, and that uses the Roblox Studio, where Roblox is very popular because of all of the games that you're able to make in Roblox. And through the studio, we're going to show them how they can make their own. Um, The following week is Roblox Royale, which mimics a lot of what Minecraft Modders is, where they're going to hack into Roblox and use the code that was used to make Roblox itself, and they're going to be able to customize Roblox on a deeper level with that. We're going to switch gears for a couple of weeks after that. We're going to have a stop motion animation camp. So like if those who are fans of the Lego movie, they're going to find out how that movie was made, and they're going to be able to learn how to make their own stop motion animation videos.
That's awesome.
And then we have that the last week of July is the Harry Potter, wizard camp, where they're going to get to learn how to code through the Harry Potter coding one. And then the last 2 camps of the summer is going to be a Game Builders Club camp, which takes block-based coding, which I tell parents it's like piecing puzzle pieces together. And then when you piece all of the blocks together, then it formulates a video game. So that's a very, very popular one for those who have younger kids or for those who've never done it before. They're all meant to be welcoming to those who are young and maybe never done it before, but that's a very popular one for first timers. And then the last one of the summer is a robot builders camp, where they're going to take those same types of skills that we could be learning all summer, but instead of applying them to video games, we're going to apply them to building and operating robots.
Very cool. That sounds like a summer that is jam-packed, but lots of fun.
Absolutely.
And kind of educational.
You got it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Ben. We are so thrilled to have learned more about Code Ninjas and all of the summer camp offerings that you have.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much, Ben.
All right. Thank you too. Bye-bye.